Hey everyone, Anthony here with Rancor TV. Pretty excited about tonight. A few weeks ago got some. I don't want to say they're super old. Actually, we'll look at them in just a second. But I got some Throne of Eldraine in, and decided to crack a few tonight to see how that is. I also did put some of them up on the store for what I think is a pretty reasonable price. So right around that $5 a pack. So if you're interested in that, then head on over to shop.rancor.tv. I also updated the page for my Dominaria stuff. Not sure the pricing on that, but like I've always said, I kind of put the pricing up for what I need to do to at least make the break-even point. And from there, we'll let the market decide. Eventually, if my channel gets bigger, I would imagine that I'll probably have a few weeks where people are just buying me out of all my older stuff, and then it'll kind of roll over into just as I get new stuff in, I'll update the website and hopefully sell those out. So, all right, well, let's jump over to the bench first here, and we can look at these bad boys. So, Throne of Eldraine, I think was a pretty popular set. I'm very interested in seeing what what it has to offer. I haven't looked at a full card list, but it does seem like there's some pretty cool ones. From what I understand, there were no set boosters for this. It was just drafts and collectors, and so that's what we have here, the few draft packs now. Let me look at the date. I think that these were 2020. Is that when they came out? So like I said, not too old. All right. Dang, usually there's a date on these bad boys. There will be dates on the cards. Oh yeah, 2019. So 2019. Anyway, so that's kind of what's on the agenda. If you are out there listening, definitely feel free to, again, hit us up at shop.rancor.tv if you want to see something open live. And I do my absolute best to get those shipped out the very next day. So that would be tomorrow and headed your direction should you choose to support the channel in that way. But I'm excited to jump into one of these here so we can start that process and see what's going on. Let's jump down to our card cam. And I think last time, okay, I was just checking the audio. Last time I accidentally had not muted, I think my webcam, so it was coming in through my microphone. Oh, if I could speak, my microphone and my webcam. Anyways, all right, Throne of Eldraine, beautiful pack art. This will be the very first Throne of Eldraine pack that I've opened. And again, I am pretty excited to see exactly how this turned out. So we've got Bloodhaze Wolverine, the Vantress Paladin, nice. Little Reeves Soul action. Seven Dwarves, Wildwood Tracker, Runaway Together. I was thinking this one was more of a fairy tale-ish, fantasy type of a deal, and it does look to be that way. Tomb Raider, little golden egg there, nice. Garen Brig Squire, Spectre's Shriek, like Wail of the Banshee action there. Ferocity of the Wilds, Heraldic Banner. Hey, we got a Doom Foretold for our rare. We'll check that one out later. Plains and a nice looking wolf token. All right, not too shabby for our first one. I think as we've been doing, we will go ahead and open up our packs, and then we'll go through the rares and stuff at the end. So moving right along into the next pack. Don't be afraid to give us a shout out in the chat if you're out there. It just, helps me, helps the channel and whatnot to get a little bit of activity in the chat. It does help with our YouTube ranking. So, all right, Red Cap Raiders. Hi, JC. Reaper of the Night. We got a nice little Scorching Dragonfire here. Ginger Brute. Wow, that's kind of an interesting one. Hengewalker. The Rosethorn Halberd. Wishful Merfolk. The Beloved Princess. Little Witch's Cottage action. What is that? Locthwain Gargoyle. An Elite Headhunter. Edgewall Innkeeper. Nice. Grumgully the Generous, although I don't know if I would want what he has to offer. We got a little adventure card here, Bone Crusher Giant for our rare, a mountain, followed by a food token. So pretty fun there. I'm definitely feeling the vibe for the set. That it does definitely have some overtones of fairy tale-esque type stuff, which I think is pretty cool. These are sitting right around like 170, 180 a booster box right now. Fortunately, I was able to get a bit of a better deal than that. But I do think that these will probably continue to rise over time. So if you like the set, if you like what it has to offer, probably now is the time, especially when everything is kind of lowish right now just due to the market in general. All right. Thrill of Possibility, Return to Nature. I really kind of like the art style in this, kind of the overall style. I mean, I know there's a bunch of different artists, but I think they really, work on making the set as a whole come together. So weapon rack there. We got the Curious Pair, Deafening Silence, Sir Conrad the Grim, Covetous Urge, Emery, Lurker of the Loch. Nice. That is a kind of a creepy-ish, but very cool. Our Forest and a Mouse token. All right. Well, so far, again, I don't know. I didn't really look at a price list or anything. We haven't hit any mythics, but we do have some rares there. We'll have to get them up on the bench here after a bit and see how we've come out. But overall, I'm definitely excited I got these in. It just looked like a really interesting, fun set. I'm excited to go through and spend some more time after this and just read through and look at some of these cards. So, Eye Collector there, Prophet of the Peak, Tall as a Beanstalk. We got the Witching Well, Little Shambling Suit, Frogify. Oh man, I love these. Order of Midnight, Castle Lochwain. Usually the rare lands are pretty good, so hopefully that's a decent hit. We've got Plains and On an Adventure token. Yeah. Nice. All right, we got 2 packs left. I was just, like I said, I opened a booster box. I figured I'd do 6 for myself. I got 6 of them up on the store there. Like I mentioned before, $5 a piece, guys, is a pretty dang good deal. So if you're feeling like you want in on a little bit of this fairy tale action, head on over there, and we can get you going for sure. Weaselback Red Cap. We got the Steel Gaze Griffin. Another foreboding fruit. So tiny. Shining Armor. Little Witch's Cottage again. Knight of the Keep. Fell the Pheasant. Witching Well. Maraleaf Pixie. A Deathless Knight. Oakham Adversary. Oh, Worthy Knight for the rare on this one. Nice little white card there. Beautiful looking swamp, of course. And another On an Adventure token. All right, guys. Last pack left here for the night. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, let me know. And we'll see what we can do about maybe trying to get some of these other sets. I have some things coming. I wouldn't mind revisiting Strixhaven a little bit. I don't know that I ever opened up much of Strixhaven on the channel, and that's another one that I think was just a lot of fun. So, barge in. Ardenvel Paladin. A lot of good white cards I'm seeing. Jousting Dummy. Blow Your House Down. Oh, man, I love it. Wolf's Quarry. We've got the Queen of Ice. The Lonesome Unicorn. Kind of a sad-looking unicorn. Animating Fairy. We got the Glass Casket. An Inspiring Veteran. And a Dance of the Manse. Interesting. Another Plains action there. And a food token. So, that's kind of gonna be it for the packs. We will get some of these rares up on the bench, take a look at them, see if we got anything of value. But yeah, overall, I think I'm definitely very, very excited and very happy. Seems like a really, really fun set, which makes sense because it's, it's done pretty well. So, all right, here. And actually, let's switch back over to the bench view so we see our total counter and all of that other stuff. We are going to do Dance of the Manse first. These ones should come right up. At least I don't foresee any issues. I guess it depends on how the API decides to. I did figure it out. So I use an external service. It's Amazon Recognition to do the text processing, and so I think that just tends to run a little bit slower when I'm streaming. So, all right, Worthy Knight up next. That last one was a little bit of a dud at only 32 cents. I think we'll do the Rare Land last. Yeah, that last one took 20 seconds, so I must just be waiting for the API because I know that it's funny when I'm not streaming, it goes like in 1 or 2 seconds. But it's all right. We got time. We got card. We're having a good time. A little bit disappointing on that one too, but you can't hit them all. I guess that just means in the rest of that box there is very likely some decent rares and mythics. So Emery, Lurker of the Lock, coming in next. Okay, that one came back quicker. All right. Okay, $3 on that one. That's worth putting a sleeve on. Usually around that $2 mark is when I like to sleeve them up. Okay. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. All right, we got the Bone Crusher Giant coming up next. Yeah, this is just a really neat set, honestly. Oh, dang, would have been nice to get the foil on that one, but a solid 97 cents. We'll do Doom Foretold, which is a white-black, so that's kind of an interesting combination. Enemy colors there could be worth a little something. I guess I didn't really look at the mechanics of the card. Haven't had time to read everything. Nope, whopping 29 cents, so looks like Castle Lochthwain is our final hope here. But like I said, the rare lands usually tend to do okay-ish. So hopefully like at least $2, $3. And yeah, right in there, $2.90. So definitely not bad at all. That brings our total to the night for $6. But at least we got, a couple of hits. Well, I usually say anything over $2 is a decent hit. So, but really, guys, I think the value aside, I'm really looking forward to messing with this set. In fact, I think it would actually be fun to do a draft of this. So I'll have to see if I can get some friends and family together and maybe throw back and do a little Throne of Eldraine draft. Get really into that fairy tale vibes that it's providing. Looked pretty neat. I really doubt that anything is going to be going on the store, but we will check it just to make sure that I didn't get any orders in the last 15 minutes since the stream started. But yeah, what did you guys think? Did you like the did you like it? The art, all that stuff seemed pretty dang cool. I'll probably do a stream on Saturday morning-ish, depending on what's going on. And where I scan in the cards to my collection. And so usually I go a little slower on that. We look at the cards, we look at the interesting ones. Sometimes, I get hits that I just didn't know. Sometimes there's uncommons that are worth a couple of bucks. that kind of thing. So if you want to, if this is your first experience with Throne of Eldraine, definitely keep an eye out Saturday morning. And we'll scan these in and give them a proper look through here. All right. Just pulling up. Yeah, doesn't look like I did have any orders or anything like that, but that is okay. We will keep trying. But I think that will wrap it up for this one, guys. So if you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up button for me, like I know you can, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when my next great video comes out. In the meantime, keep collecting and stay happy.